but I'm looking forward to seeing Banically we've ever seen. His awareness is insane. What about you?
We talked about LAN experience and how much the nerves can get to them with where he's dropped at, who he's going to be going up against. He could put up a good showing to win. We've also talked to many of the people here in the venue about who they've got coming out on top. Let's take a look.
My prediction for the Fortnite Solo World Cup Finals winner is Ghost Bizzle.
My picks to win solos has got to be this guy. Better.
I feel like Young Calculator or Clicks is gonna win.
I want to see Benji Fish take his them solos.
Tifu's gonna win. Tifu's gonna win.
It's gonna be between.
On en a deux pour.
En solo, je dirais le Bouga, je pense.
Tifu's gonna win.
Fact Fox.
Je pense que la solo, c'est Benji qui va gagner.
Bizzle is just the most consistent player, and he's.
Ouais, Benji, il est chaud.
I'd probably say Bizzle too.
Il est chaud. Donc ils ont dit Tfue, Benji. Personne n'a pas de Kid Store, mais je sais pas s'il joue.
People continuing to pile on in here to the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Dr. Lupo, our games are almost ready to kick things off, but there's so many ways you can watch this weekend. Obviously, your normal streaming platforms, but a new initiative as well from Fortnite, a new way to watch.
Ok, j'ai capté pourquoi dès que je bouge pas, je bug pas. Allez les gars, je vais bouger. Hop, hop, une barre rouge. Hop, hop. Voilà. Ouais, let's go les gars. C'est chiant qu'on peut regarder que dans une partie, on peut plus regarder maintenant dans le salon, sinon ça fait plus longtemps.
You want to see Twins play, there you go. You've got your dedicated feed as well. An awesome thing to see for the future competitor.
It's absolutely amazing. But Jack, everybody here wants to see the first game, and I've got good news. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition is about to begin. If you are here at Arthur Ashe Stadium, I need you to get as loud as you possibly can. 100 of the best players in the entire world are about to face off for $15 million. Jack, guess what? 100 players, the battle bus is loaded. 6, 5, 4, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Game 1 of 6 officially underway, and on your screen, all 100 players. Arguably the biggest day. Younger fan here in the audience, you dream of one day being here. If you're the same age, you look to your peers as people to look up to and aspire to be as good as one day. If you're a parent, I'm sure you imagine what's going through these kids' minds. Here we go, folks. Tfue on your screen. Block has been his place forever, Dr. Lupo, and he is not shy.
I'm going to clear out every other opponent there and roll on through. He's got a chance to go up the hill potentially for ballers. Wow. Those remain uncontested. He has a free legendary chest right here in the middle. And look at the inventory already. Blue pump shotgun, gold tactical AR, gold standard AR, a mini bandages. He's got brick for days here. The resources are incredible. A loadout already. He just needs some mobility. Maybe drop one of the ARs depending on ammunition at a certain point, or find some shadow bombs. Even the recoil might be worth it. We'll see if he swaps out. He actually puts down that TAC AR and grabs a purple grenade launcher.
In the zone, right there as well. And only one other player landed here. That's Clipnode. So it's going to be Tfue versus Clipnode for control of the block, unless Clipnode decides to say, whoa,
rotate away.
I've got a lot of respect for that gameplay. He knows block as well. Clipnode always landing here too. Will go ahead and fall away, and folks, I think as a sign of respect for Tfue as a player, they have forfeited the rest of block to this man, as he's already at 190 total HP and a fantastic inventory. Rotating here towards Fatal Fields. Class on your screen. Bucky there as well. Class currently with a little bit of a mixed inventory, but this is what we talked about yesterday. If you play Fortnite, you know that in the Fatal Fields core maze, there is loot. Well, guess what?
Just floor spawns.
Typically, you and I, I'm sure, Ben, break all the corn 100%. Down. We farm it on up. These players know the exact route of where the loot is while it's hidden in the corn because they've studied this area of the map so much. It's the little things that make the biggest differences. Class right now looting, and no one has any clue where he is.
Lucky in the long barn, grabbing just 2 chests spawn here, plus any of the floor loot possible along the way. Little side stalls, so quite a bit of wood to farm up. He's got a couple little forests. He's got the fork knife quarry there, plus the ship up top. He can take that slip all the way to the top. He's got an opportunity to travel basically uncontested early game, unless somebody maybe gets a couple shots from a distance. Meanwhile, up here at Mega Mall, Pika and Keenstar hanging out inside the shops. Quite a few chests. A lot of verticality inside tends to lead to audio-based fights, and try and figure out whether your opponent is above or below, and how much these players play. If they're keen on those audio cues, they'll know almost immediately.
Taking down a lucky landing. Blue got the screen. Snazy there as well. First stink bomb coming on through, doesn't actually wind up connecting with too much. 16 builds in total. Now remember, we do play with siphon settings on, so if you get an elimination, you earn 50 HP. So if you're at 74 total health, you'll gain 26 HP to go to max and 24 shield. Also, when you get the elimination, even if the opponent has 0 materials, they'll still drop 50 of each material type. So there's a lot of, especially early game reward, Dr. Lupo, in securing some of these eliminations.
Now Snazy right now with the top down on his opponent, it looked like he's trying to use the stinks and that proximity grenade launcher just to try and find even one hit, which at this point with such a low ammunition, he's out the stinks now. He still has the 3 proximity grenade launcher shots. He's kind of burning through resources.
I was going to say, he sees those grenades, I was thinking exactly that.
Allez les gars, un truc. Je regarde toujours le cup. Ouais, il faut qu'on regarde la wall cap comme ça. Oh non mais il est casse-couille à rejoindre. Putain il est tout seul. Attendez les gars, on va regarder un truc. Allez, s'il vous plaît, dans le cœur. La wall de cap.
Crew not alone
Voilà.
down here. A little bit of a build fight back and forth, and they are not inside the zone. 91 players remain right now. Only 9 have gone down. It's early in the game. It's going to stay very, very high in the player count. Crew may be waiting to see if that edit comes through. It doesn't quite. Storm waiting inside. We see this all the time. Just holding the edit inside the pyramid. Yep. He doesn't want to step out, potentially get shot. Rotate back down underneath and maybe check his other sides. Meanwhile, King and Wiki in a 1v1. King on the defensive at this point. He might have the high ground. Oh my gosh! Sneaks the shotgun shot in right before the ramp can go down.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh
okay.
No! And you see King, a little bit of a smirk right there yesterday when we had a little bit of a, maybe I guess you could say trash talk in the game. It was Skeptic who winds up going down to Mongrel Mitro. This time I think King will live to see another fight, but ooh, I like some of this little spiciness to kick off game number 1. Teeth wins that fight with a quick wall retake and headed on through. Over to Neo, Tilted, Creo, Hornet, and Clicks currently within a couple buildings of each other. And you see on your screen on the backside, Lecce, Maw, and Mongrel still there as well.
Looks like Moyes rotating through. Looks like on a ball on the backside. Real quick. Put the replay up of exactly how that played out. Storm here, stuck inside that box just moments ago. Oh, full send into the air and does catch the shots there. The burst SMG proving useful even midair.
Burst SMG, probably not the exact item the players want, but still making use of it. Uh-oh, it's a cord fight. Dr. Lupo, you're used to this in Nebraska, as right now we've got
home for me, Jack.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you've got a ton of skill in this one. As we see Rogue Shark currently dropping down the bandage for the moment. Already the ramp goes through, and Rogue Shark just wasn't ready for it. So he didn't catch what happened right there, Dr. Lupo. Quick little breakdown. The campfire was placed. He lost control of his wall. But because he had no pyramid inside his box, the opponent placed a ramp and then edited past the ramp for extra cover. It's one of the fastest but most effective ways to take out an opponent when they're inside their 1x1. Left Eye did just get an elimination. Does use that shockwave to get away from Eraus, but solid start as well. And I believe I did just see a fan favorite, Vivid, in the elimination, picking up his first elimination.
Starting the move, we have 56 seconds. My apologies before the next circle closes, and it is a big crunch to the center of the map. Might not be able to see in the bottom right there, but folks, it is just northeast center from Neo Tilted. Everyone is going to get pushed together into the city. See here, Dubs trying to push from the outside of Flintlock from his opponent to rotate away, and Dubs does not want to let them go. 46 back-to-back hits, and he can't find a bead on Evil Mare. Goes down out here, the old Greasy Grove Ice Lake.
And you see Evil Mare with still just in total about 80 HP. Got the 50 back for the elimination, so when you calculate it, really only had about 30 health left. So Dubs so close, but not able to connect with that final combat shotgun shot. And Dr. Lupo, look at this inventory for Riverson, for Team Liquid. 6 shockwave grenades, 2 minis, 3 chug splashes, a launch pad. Weapon's a little bit awkward, if I'm going to be honest. Just a scoped assault rifle and a epic tactical shotgun. But Storm Surge is coming to play, and Dr. Lupo, we haven't really touched on that yet today. Inform the viewers at home as to exactly what this is.
So Storm Surge is a mechanic to prevent players from potentially sitting and not engaging in fights. If there are a certain number of players at this point, there's over 70 when the circle closes, people are going to start to take 25 damage every tick. That's 75 seconds. Unless they are over the threshold for the amount of damage done in the lobby. It's a way to encourage players to get engaged in fights without having to force anybody. You can't really just sit still the entire time. You've got to get engaged, get involved with what's going on.
And it ends when we go below that threshold. Exactly. Up this first threshold, you have to drop below 70 players. So Storm Surge will remain in play right now until 69 players is reached. You see Booga with an elimination, Blaster with one as well. Players above the damage threshold sitting pretty right now, but players who are below it, they're frantically searching for some damage they can do to try to get themselves in a safe spot.
Aqua on your screen, the World Cup duo champions from yesterday, just outside of Dusty Divot. Shots inside here, Colorful trying to rotate back away, doesn't want to quite get caught just yet. Those splashes, by the way, one of the best healing items in the game right now in scrimmages. Competitive Fortnite, an instant flow 20, and it's HP or shield, and will transfer across both. May not be able to get this off quite yet. It's going to cancel. He did. Oh, he did it? Yep. Curve flying fresh from the side. Not a lot of ammunition right now in the inventory. Only 70 medium rounds for that heavy AR. Not the favorite for a spray weapon. Great and tap fire at a distance, though.
Look at how dead center this is on the screen. Mr. Savage did just get that longer. So no line on this one. Look at it bounce back from yesterday. Mr. Savage tapping on the final performance.
C'est bon les gars, me revoilà.
Still, we saw the player piece on it.
Oh putain, ça bug, c'était fort.
For his family, class elimination there as well on the Twins. And Storm Surge is now active. The player's still above. So people will begin taking damage, and that's a solid chunk with that common tactical shotgun. But another player begins to throw their name into the hat. Dr. Lupo Kurtz, no more shield left, rolled back up at the moment.
At this point with the circle where it is, we've got 60 seconds before things start to close, and I would say maybe
Il va me saouler si il faut du bouton là, il marche plus. Je vais me rendre là, moi, je vois. Mais il marche très bien,
Fortnite is very much about late game strategy and positioning. 74 players right now remaining does not surprise us in the slightest, to be honest, especially with how much money is on the line. Arians goes down. Star picked up that one, but not enough damage dealt. You see the storm surge. 2 more players need to get eliminated.
I think he just got above now as players began to drop. So Mickey
went
down to the storm. Skype elimination onto Astonish. We are 1 player away from the end of Storm Surge, and there it is as we just hit the threshold. So now no more panic has to come through for these players for the moment. The next one will come into play in a couple more zones as Keenstar right now, the double qualified player, a couple boxes of each other.
See exactly where things move through here. Just want to hold these edits and look out. No reason to apply too much pressure just yet. He's kind of waiting to see other players that may be around him rotating away, and that's exactly the play. Bucky, by the way, a player that we've seen competitive qualifiers. He actually spent some time talking to Hogman a lot to refine his gameplay in his drop. We've seen a big improvement since then. Big shout out to Hogman for helping Bucky out with that one. All the way here to the World Cup solo finals.
Will he use one of the campfires in the inventory? 25 extra health.
It depends on the play. If he's looking towards late game, he's going to try and hold on to those for a heal off potentially when that final zone starts to close. We'll have to see. A quick reminder, by the way, on the right side of your screen, a victory royale. The win is worth 10 placement points. Those are big. Top 5 is 7 points. Top 15 is 5. Top 25 is 3 points, and every single elimination for these players is an additional point. The focus of the current map right now. A lot of players out here on the hill. East side of Neo tilted. Actually, you have multiple slips nearby. While those are still on, you have to remember those do turn off. Sky taking shots. I believe that's on DRG just to the south. A little pressure applied there. Just trying to sneak any shot he can through. Actually, it's challenged. Surprises me. Doesn't go for the build there to protect and get a better spot.
Wow, that's solid damage.
Let's go for it.
Solid damage, and look what's also on the ground right there. The legendary infantry rifle. Still can swap to that when needed. Right now, choosing to go with the spray weapons. Player that's close. We have a replay coming on in soon of Mega from FaZe, who played yesterday in the duos competition with Dubs. Dubs already dropped his game. We'll see how Mega plays this one. Gets to the opponent's box. 2 clean shots. And there it comes through. And near max materials, Slurp Juice as well as Chug Splashes will be sitting pretty with the inventory right there. The next zone did.
Allez les gars, ça veut dire qu'on fasse un petit peu de bullfight. Oh non. Ah d'accord, en fait je vais faire des bullfights sans que
He's got extra materials, so he's going to run back, build out a little bit, grab the excess materials, and continue to tunnel with these mats. He's also juggling items over as well.
C'est qui? Skype. Bah les Skype, hein, soit français.
In these next zones.
Attends, je vais aller voir les gars. Allez vite les chats. Regardez un truc les gars. Si je peux le regarder en face sur le play, comme ça on a le grand écran, c'est mieux. Dommage. Il y a 2 kills, ça va. Ils sont combien dans là? Ils sont dans 83 ou 63, je vois pas très bien parce que mon écran il est un peu flou. Je crois que c'est 63 dans la grande zone. Il y a des personnes sur mon live.
The loadout here in Zayd's inventory, a single shadow bomb going to be used for rotation if he has to. Quite yet though, he's already in the next safe zone. That heavy sniper rifle we just saw moments ago, and he'll probably go for it again. He's going to knock out a wall and immediately swap to that legendary AR to try and take shots while the wall is gone, while the player may not be paying attention. This could be a big one right here.
Oh, GG à lui, sur la tête.
Solid crit through the wall. They do box up, but it looks like at that moment he saw the box was being pressured from another player and decided to go for it. Keep in mind, here we go. Keep in mind, no healing for Zayd, so you can see just
la prochaine scénario.
taking these fights. Oh yeah. Also today in solos, there's no longer the
On s'en va prendre de
double heavy sniper. Sure, we've seen solo players try to use it to their advantage. by themselves, but it just is not the same effect. Lolboom, bottom right of your screen. Zayt, top left of your screen. Both with 2 eliminations so far, and here comes Storm Surge for players pushing on in. Not a threat for Lolboom as he's 409 above, but Karhu did just go down to that Storm Surge. So
lui, il a eu un petit coup de feu, je crois. Oh, les grues qui touch. Ah là là. Oulala, oulala. Il a perdu masse HP, il a 45 HP.
Terrible spot to be in for Lolboom.
Lolboom, a solo Irishman, qualified for the World Cup here. Going to have to push on through and try and make his way to the next safe zone. Multiple ballers on the outside. He might be able to grab that one in the water right there if he sees it when he pops out. You can see Vivid on your screen. Evilmare still there as well. Psalm rotating in, multiple ballers still on the field.
Look at that build.
Look at the, yeah. Oh, this is like a Fortnite World Cup apartment complex. You have countless players stacked in next to each other. Bizzle going for the edit reset, can't quite catch him.
Dommage à lui. Il a pas faire sa technique. Oh, le kill qui est bien joué. Ça récupère de la vie. Il a réussi en phase de technique, il regarde. Ah, il y a un mec en face de lui, un mec au-dessus. Ok, il est un peu entouré. En dessous de lui.
When you say a veteran in Fortnite competitive, Bizzle is at the top of that list, but here's Yarkos again, now on the high ground after that first elimination down onto Aqua, looking for more right now as he's got ultimate high.
This is one of the best spots in the game right now. We'll have to see where the map is going to rotate in northwest, so he's going to have to make a move soon. A very hefty weapon loadout. Not a whole ton of rotation. Does have the 2 launch pads, does have the redeploy, but those are going to leave you exposed.
Nous sommes sur King, les gars. Nous passons sur la visite de King. J'en ai ça m'énerve un petit peu, quoi. Merde.
It's going to go down. Zayt eliminated by left eye. Colorful taking another one out as well. King, 4 eliminations. You have to remember, placement points don't kick in until top 25, so he only has those 4. But those are 4 very,
oh, le coup de pied, c'est bien joué. Oh, il arrive en tremplin. Donc il a mis son tremplin, il a mis une planche au-dessus parce que ça allait être trop haut pour prendre la zone. C'est bien joué. Oh, il y a un mec jusque là. Faire attention, il se teste. Oh, c'est pas. Ouais. Les gars, on va faire un truc. On va retourner à l'accueil. Je suis désolé. Hop, on remet le live. C'est juste que je regardais un petit peu. J'espère que pourra marcher sur le grand écran, parce que je sais pas, ça ne marche pas. Ouais, non, ça ne marche pas. Regardez les gars, je peux pas regarder sur la PS4. Je ne comprends pas. Et c'est en train de me casser les pompons. Je ne puisse pas regarder sur la PS4. Mais bon, je vais regarder que dans une partie. Allez. Regardez dans la partie. Bah, on est obligé de regarder dans la partie, donc c'est pas très cool de leur part. Parce que je viens de regarder dans une partie, on n'a pas envie de regarder dans une partie. Je peux pas grandir en plus, c'est ça qui m'énerve encore le plus.